What's up, guys? My name's Chris. I am so excited that you are joining us here today. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you haven't already, fill out our online Connect card and we can get you plugged into a small group as soon as tonight. Also, if you're looking for more ways to get connected, whether that's on a worship team or on a service team, fill out that Connect card and we can make that happen. During the service and while we're waiting, feel free to post on your social media and hashtag 242students and your local campus so we can see where you guys are at. Also, use the chat. We want to hear from you. If something sticks out to you during the service, we want to hear it. If you just want to tell us how your week's been going, your high, your low, let us know. We'd love to connect with you on that level. Well, hey, while we're waiting for the service to start, I want to play a game. It's going to be a little weird because we're meeting virtually, but I want to play a game of apples to apples, all right? And the green card, I have it right here. It's going to be crazy. I want to hear from you guys in the chat. Post something that's crazy. What's insane, bizarre, or wacky? For me, it's honestly been the amount of pizza I've consumed. Like seriously guys, I've been really sick of baking, so I've maybe eaten a lot of pizza over the past couple of days, but hey guys, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the chat. Anyway, the service is about 1 minute away, so I'll see you guys in there, all right?
What is going on, 242 students? That's right, you are tuned in to 242 Students Online. Now it's Memorial Day weekend, so I set up my daughter's tent in our basement to celebrate the weekend, even if we're not out there. So hey, we're excited for all of this to end just like you guys, but hey, have fun where you can. So maybe this week set up a tent somewhere, or this weekend, whatever it looks like, to just break up the monotony, and be sure to tag us on social media if you post about it. Hey, we are so excited for the service today, like we are every week. And so some sad news, today's the last day of the Toy Box Gang. So we are going to be quizzing some of your friends to see how well they remember things from the Toy Box Gang and Robbie the Robot. Check this out.
What's up, everybody? We're about to play a game together, and now I hate to break your hearts, but this is going to be the last week of the Toy Box Gang. So to mourn and celebrate this, we are going to see how much some of you remember things from the Toy Box Gang, and also going all the way back to Robbie the Robot. So we got some of our best and brightest and smartest students here who love 242 students and want to win the prize for their campus, and there's no prize. It's just the bragging rights of you just, ultimately, you're the biggest Robbie the Robot Toy Box Gang fan. But that's what we're going to do right now. So real quick, let me introduce you guys to the people who are representing you right now. First, we got Andrew Amini from our Brighton campus. He's not a sandwich artist, he's a martial artist. But since we're talking about Robbie the Robot Toy Box Gang, I also want to know, Andrew, who is your favorite Toy Story character?
I'm going to have to go with Buzz Lightyear.
Well, hopefully your score today goes to infinity and beyond.
Bruh.
Next, we got Maddie from our Taylor campus. All of her best friends are PKs or pastor's kids, so hopefully that gives her an edge today. So, Maddie, who's your favorite Toy Story character?
That dog that goes fast, sleepy dog.
Slink. Okay, so you're hoping to stretch a lead and get ahead in the competition. Okay, and last we got Noah from the Lansing campus. Noah's a goalie, but today he's hoping his team doesn't have the goose egg of a no score. So, Noah, who's your favorite Toy Story character?
Probably Andy.
Andy. But who's your favorite toy?
What's the horse name? It's probably my favorite.
The horse's name? Bullseye? Yep,
Yeah.
Bullseye's great. Good choice. Cool. So what's going to happen is we are going to be playing 5 rounds of Robbie the Robot Toy Box Gang Trivia. So I'm going to ask you guys the question. I'm going to give you, you know what? I told you in prep it was going to be 30 seconds. But I'm actually going to give you 10 seconds to write down your answers on your pieces of paper. And then I'm going to count us down, 3, 2, 1. And what you'll do is you'll reveal it to the camera. Make sure we can read it. Write big, write bold. Be proud of your answers. And we're going to just see who knows Robbie and the Toy Box Gang the best. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Perfect. So, and guys, in the chat, answer what you think the answer is. Maybe you'll be able to help these students get it right. So here we go. The first question. What color is Robbie the Robot? What color is Robbie the Robot? Now, let's see. Let's see if you guys remember what color Robbie the Robot is. So ready, 3, 2, 1, reveal. Show the camera. Red and blue, blue, red and blue. So the actual answer red is red. So I'm going to give it to you guys who say red and blue, but he's primarily red. So
Okay.
good job, guys. You did it. Okay. 2 of you got 1 point. Noah's got 0. Here we go. The next question. In Robbie the Robot, Voltron shoots Oreos to make a bridge. What did Robbie use as a bridge instead? Voltron shot Oreos to make a bridge. What did Robbie use to make a bridge instead? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold on. Maddie, answer your question. Answer 3. Maddie, you got this. Write it down. Write down a guess. Here we go.
This is wrong.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Wood, jelly.
Yes.
And it's grape jelly specifically, but I'll give it to you guys. Good job. Way to remember. Real quick question. How many of you guys studied for this? Wow. Good job. Okay, here we go. Round 3. Now we're going to get to the Toy Box Gang. What color is the horn of the unicorn in Toy Box Gang? What color is the horn of the unicorn in Toy Box Gang? And it sounds like I'm saying toy, like T-O-I, toy. Okay, 3, 2, 1, reveal.
This is gold.
Gold. Okay, good job. Y'all got it right. You did it. Here we go. Andy hasn't missed a question yet. He's in the lead. He's leading everyone else by 1. Here we go. Round 4. What is Darren's girlfriend's name in the Toy Box Gang, and what is she? What is the name of Darren's girlfriend in the Toy Box Gang, and what is she? Here we go. Andrew's real confident in his answer. Spelling does count. No, I won't. That face. So while the other ones are writing down the answer, Andrew, what has been your favorite moment in Robbie the Robot or Toy Box Gang? Okay, well, too long. Hey, reveal your answer in 3, 2, 1, reveal. So, Andrew said Cholula, however the heck you say it. Hot sauce.
Cholula.
Cholula. And
There was a guy, wasn't it?
yeah, it's a bit, no. So, Andrew, you are right. It is the hot sauce. And that moment in the Toy Box Gang killed me. So I had to include it in this question. So here's the last round. This one's worth 3 points. So, Andrew, if you get this one wrong and someone gets it right, you lose. It's just how the game works. I'm making it up as I go along. So here we go. The first 3 points. What does it say on the angel's chest in the very first episode of the Toy Box Gang? What does it say on the angel's chest in the very first episode of the Toy Box Gang? Here we go. I'll count it down from 10 this time. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal. Holy faith. Okay. So no one got it right. It actually says Grandma's Little Angel. That's what it says. Hey, good job, Andrew. You won the Robbie the Robot Toy Box Gang Trivia Challenge. You are officially the biggest fan of both of those things. You can, when we finally get a hold of Robbie, you'll get a signed picture of him. So be looking forward to that. Hey, guys, we are so excited for everything that is going to be a part of today's service. Don't forget, this is the very last episode of Toy Box Gang. So sit back, grab that popcorn, eat it out of your hoodie, and enjoy episode 4 of the Toy Box Gang.
Well, this isn't at all what I expected either. I know we live different lives and all. I am a monkey. You are a bottle of hot sauce. Why would you say that? You know that's not what this is about. Leave them out of this. It's my decision.
What's happening? It's hard to tell, but it doesn't look pretty.
I ain't seen something in this bad since that one podcast.
Serial's a production of This American Life and WBZ
What?
Chicago.
That's it?
You're being unreasonable. I'm not the one that always disappears on taco night. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. What? You take that back.
This is a train wreck.
Trust me, ain't nothing as bad as a train wreck.
Well, this sucks.
Well, fine then. If this is how it ends, then this is how it ends. Hey, guys.
Hello, Darren. How did it go?
Not good.
How'd she take it?
She broke up with me.
Beat you to the punch. Such a shame.
Oh, that is tricky. You know, 'cause were you just like looking at her, like saying, "Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need," or something along those lines?
No, I let her go. It's for the best.
Tough break, monkey.
Yeah, it'll be all right, though. You know, sometimes it felt like she wasn't even listening to me. Like I was talking to myself. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's crazy, all right.
Well, let's go home, shall we?
Please. I'm tired of this freak show.
Besties, let's treasure this moment and the ones to come.
I'ma rip your wings off and choke you with them.
You are so adorable.
It's good to be back.
Te amaré para siempre, mi Darren.
What's up, 242 students? We are in our final week of our series Life Hacks, and we have just a few more life hacks for you. The first one is homemade encouragement cards. My first encouragement card is, you deserve sleep. What you do, you write down this on a card, stick it on your pillow, so when you go to bed, your body knows you deserve sleep. My second encouragement card is, get out of bed. So what you do is, after you have your deserved sleep, you stick this boy to the ceiling. That way, after you get your deserved sleep, you wake up and it tells you to get out of bed. My third and final encouragement card is, you rock. Simply just stick it on your door. So once you get your deserved sleep and you get out of bed, you go to leave your room and you know you rock. Our next life hack is how to do the dishes right. So many people waste time and money using a dishwasher to wash their dirty dishes. So why not, when you go to take a shower, bring your dirty dishes with you and just use Old Spice. Our third and final life hack is how to fold and put clothes away. Your first step is to take your pants and fold one side over. Now that you've done that, roll it up from the bottom to the top. Now take your folded pants, open up your drawer, and look how much room you save. Seriously, there's so much room. Thank you guys for watching my 3 life hacks, and thank you guys for joining our last week of our series Life Hacks.
Hey, what's going on, 242 students? Zach here, and just for a minute, I want to get serious with you guys. And I want to talk about a time where I had to pray a really big prayer. You see, when I was like you guys in middle school, I got the news that my dad was actually diagnosed with cancer. I remember at the time I didn't have the greatest relationship with God, and I didn't really even know a whole lot about Jesus, but I knew that I could pray and that I could talk to him. So I remember day after day coming before God with the same prayer request, that he would heal my dad and that he would get this burden of cancer out of my family. And I remember day after day, it was a battle, it was a struggle, until one day we got the news that my dad was cancer-free. See, we've been diving into the book of James, and it talks about the power of prayer, and we're going to be looking at that today. But before we do that, you probably have a lot of questions about prayer. Like, what is prayer? Why do we do it? When are we even supposed to pray? Or probably the most important question of all, does prayer even work? You see, today we're going to be looking at prayer, and just in a minute, Jacob is going to unpack all of this, and most importantly is he's going to take a look at these questions that you might have.
Prayer is powerful, just like Zach said. But what exactly is prayer? For some of us, we might think it's using fancy words, the big churchy words, and when we talk about God. But honestly, it's just having a conversation and talking to God and with God, just like you would a friend or a family member. And it reminds me of when I was getting to know my now wife, Anna, that we were really becoming good friends during the second semester of one of our college years. And the issue with that, though, was we were heading into summer break. And she's from Michigan, and I'm from Georgia. So we part for the semester, going back to summer break, and we could have just kind of left things there and see where we could pick up during the fall. But instead, we wanted to get to know each other better. And so what we did almost every single day was we texted each other, we had some phone calls. I don't like talking on the phone, but we actually talked on the phone for hours sometimes. And it was so great to just be able to talk to her and get to know her better. She got to know me better. And that's what having that conversation is all about. And that's what we can have with prayer, is having these conversations with God for him to know us better and for us to know him better. And so what does James say about prayer? And I think his wisdom just can just move us into a great next step in our prayer life. This is what James, the brother of Jesus, says. Is anyone among you in trouble? Let them pray. Is anyone happy? Let them sing songs of praise. Is anyone among you sick? Let them call the elders of the church to pray over them and anoint them with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer offered in faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise them up. If they have sinned, they will be forgiven. That's so incredible that when whether we're suffering, whether things are going well, whether we're sick, whether we're healthy, whatever kind of life circumstance that we're in, that God is available to us. God is pursuing us. He desires a relationship with us. And prayer is our opportunity to take a next step to invite Him into our story, into our lives, to know us better and for us to know Him better. And I know we have a lot of questions about prayer because sometimes it seems like maybe nobody's listening or we're just talking to the ceiling or whatever it might be. But I think people even back then, during Jesus' times, I think they had questions too. Because James goes on to say in verses 16 and 18 of chapter 5, he says that, therefore confess your sins to each other and pray for each other, so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. Elijah was a human being, even as we are. He prayed earnestly that it would not rain, and it did not rain on the land for 3.5 years. Again he prayed, and the heavens gave rain, and the earth produced its crops. So this question that Zach asked us earlier, does prayer work? Does prayer work? And if we look at the life of Elijah and so many other stories throughout the Bible, that prayer is powerful. Prayer is absolutely powerful, and whether or not we actually get what we've prayed for, or if it turns out exactly the way that we've been wanting something to happen, the opportunity that we have to have, or we get to know the God of the universe more completely, and we get to invite Him into our story and our life, that is what it's all about. That sometimes His answer is no, sometimes His answer is yes, and sometimes His answer is maybe or not quite yet, or maybe not in the exact way that we're expecting. And as we kind of close this time together, well, we're going to enter into a time we call encounter. And this is a time that we get so excited about because we get to take a next step in encountering who God is and what next step we can take in our relationship with Him. So in this encounter time and throughout this week, we're really going to focus on prayer. We're just going to take a minute right now to pray through just several things. We're going to take a minute and just tell God what you've been doing today. Whether it's sleeping in or getting up and you've really enjoyed the worship this morning, just tell God in a normal conversation just how you've been doing today. And after that, take some time to thank Him for something that He's done in your life. Maybe it's something that has to do with this COVID-19. Maybe it's something completely separate. But in this moment, we get to talk to Him and thank Him for what He's done in our life. Next, we get to pray for someone in our family. We know that sickness is around us. We know that people are losing jobs or having restricted hours. Maybe that's somebody in your family. So just think of somebody and just pray to God that their circumstance can change, be healed, or that they can find peace in the midst of their suffering. Next, pray for just a personal request that you have, that it may have nothing to do with anything that we've talked about today, but just something that's been on your heart, something that's been on your mind, that you can go to God for, and just ask Him to be a part of that situation and that circumstance. And finally, thank God for who He is. Thank God that He is wanting a relationship with us, that He loves us, He cares about us, and that He would do anything for us. And just thank Him for just the amazing selflessness that He has shown us by sending His Son Jesus into this world for us. And so as we close this encounter time, as we close here today, that is your challenge and my challenge for this week, is those 5 things. What we're going to do is we're going to pray for 5 minutes each day, 1 minute for each of those 5. And we're going to pray 5 minutes each day for this week. And we're just going to see exactly what God can do through our circumstances.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you, yeah. I worship you, Lord. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Oh yes it is. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. 'Cause you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. 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 'Cause that is who you are. 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 Even when I don't see it. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel break every chain. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. And there is power in the name of Jesus. And there is power in the name of Jesus. And there is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, to break every chain, break every chain. To break every chain, to break every chain, break every chain. Say Waymaker. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are.
Thanks for joining us this week here at 242 Students Online. But in case you didn't know, or so you don't forget, we are doing something called the Big Serve right now. We're trying to serve our community during this time of need. So for more information and to let us know that you want to come alongside of us and serve, go to 242community.com/Big Serve. We're partnering with this great organization called Angels Wear Gowns and making protective equipment for medical workers on the front lines with everything going on with COVID-19. So again, for more information and to let us know you want to help, go to 242community.com/thebig serve. See, we as a student ministry, we don't stop just on the weekends. We go throughout the week. We are followers of Jesus all 7 days in the week. So don't let your involvement with 242 students stop here. Join one of our small groups by filling out an online Connect card, or that's also a great way to let us know how you want to take next steps, whether it's baptism, whether it's joining a team, or whatever it might be. We want you to take next steps with God, and we want to know how to help. So see you guys here next week for 242 Students Online.